Okay.
Yeah.
Big V's hand! So I call forth Big V's hand, and I call for it. I will force him off the roof.
Yeah! Yes!
Okay. All right, let's...
Awesome.
The roof is wet.
The roof is indeed wet. I'm aware. Oh, this will be interesting.
I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you create the hand next to him, and as he's kind of stepping forward towards you with his sword at the ready, there's a shimmer in the air as a giant, kind of vaguely purplish, arcane hand all of a sudden appears. He looks confused for a second and rears back to try and attack it. As the hand pulls back, and goes rushing forward towards him. I want you to go ahead and make a strength check with the hand.
Oh shit, he's strong.
The strength is +8 so add 8 to this roll.
17 plus 8.
Oh! Natural 1. Of course!
Oh my god!
Of course.
I'm gonna kill everyone in this motherfucking house!
I've rolled so many ones today, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Please do it. Please kill everybody.
As the hand shoves him, he goes pushed off to this side. The hand, he seems holding against it, but the hand eventually scoops him up and actually gets him off of his feet and like shock puts him off the roof. He plummets backward, off the side of the roof, and you wait a second to hear across the way.
Yeah, let's throw down just a big old fireball.
Alrighty.
Bum, 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 bum.
24 radius.
You shake my nerve.
And you round on my brain.
But like a love doesn't You broke my will. Oh, what a thrill.
Goodness so gracious.
Rainbows of fire.
And with that, for the sake of brevity on this standpoint, you wait until they begin.
Yeah.
There's the kind of the squeak of wood on the stone floor of the establishment as a chair gets pushed up to the table, and the drow monk that you had just fought sits down at the table with you.
Yes.
I'm
This was
clearing
Ollie. This is Ollie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that perhaps there is more than meets the eye amongst you all. You don't smell of this land.
Yeah, it feels... Sorry, you go ahead.
I'm impressed. What do you want?
I can see we're cut from the same cloth. Where'd you train?
Perhaps this is not the best place to talk. Come walk with me.
All right.
And the monk stands up and leaves the four corners.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Wait for Jester.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on you too.
Oh, thank you.
Backdoor too.
I go out
Oh
the
yeah,
front.
that's nice.
All right. As both Jester and Bo leave, like a few of the patrons kind of raise a glass and. Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Most polite four corners combatant ever.
As you.
I see her go around the corner to the east. You said.
You do actually. As you leave and look out, you can see that she's about 2 blocks up the way and is kind of just leaning against the wall, looking over the shoulder to see you exit. And as soon as you step out into the road,
She goes.
ducks into an alley
Okay.
area.
Let's try
much.
that. I
Sure.
bring.
What if she just wants to make out with you or something? Do you think?
I will
Am I
one-
intruding?
No. I mean, you can watch. Would that make you uncomfortable? No. Anyway, it's kind of a joke.
Okay.
Yeah. What if she's the spy?
I think she might be.
I think she might be.
What if she thinks you are?
Oh shit.
And
I thought
she's
about that, too.
Actually planning on killing you.
Collecting the bounty.
Possible.
We
You
don't
should definitely go by
Probably,
yourself.
waiting in an alleyway right now.
Literally
know
waiting
what?
to murder me.
Let's
go.
All right. So both of you follow into the alleyway, and about 2 buildings down to the left, there appears to be a storage shack of some kind, and you see the monk is standing with the door ajar, and just gives a nod to you, and then enters and closes the door behind.
I turn around and make sure no one's following. No
Perception
one's
check. Looking around, you see Caleb, you see Frumpkin, but no one seems to be specifically following you. Meaning you don't even know where the rest of your party is.
Okay. I just give like a nod to Caleb and then go with Jester to the door.
Tight space, but in the back corner you see the drow, arms crossed, kind of looking at you expectantly.
Did you call us here to give us back the diamond that we gave you? Because that's
Close the
very
door.
kind of you. Okay.
You close the door. It is dark. You can't see anything, Bo. Put the goggles on. You see the monk reaches into the pouch and tosses the diamond back to you.
Oh!
Say what?
Best fight ever.
You watch as the image of the monk shifts and fades. And what you see is a female elf. Dark skin, no hair, pointed ears, and the familiar blue and gray outfit of the monks of the Cobalt Soul.
Shit!
She looks at you and goes,
I fucking knew it.
So should I go knock on that?
Is there a
Door
place? Is there a
beyond?
door? Is there?
there is a door, yes.
How big a place is the door place?
The door itself is maybe 4 feet wide. It's a single door. It's an old wood. The bottom half of it is green with just growing moss and other bits of vegetation that are kind of set into the relatively damp wood that it's constructed from. The top seems to be split and warped a little bit over time due to the moisture in the air.
Caleb tries to creep up to a gravestone and hide behind it to get within 30 feet of the door.
Okay.
Can I go over to the window and take a peek in? Stealthily?
Sure.
I'll take a big swig of booze and then go over and try.
Okay. You begin to dart across the open space, kind of dodging through gravestones. And as you're passing one of them, there is a bit of a thorned vine that catches the back of your cloak. And you get, and it pulls taut before you get yanked on your neck, slip back, and not slams onto the ground, getting a little sound. There's a brief pause. All of you kind of hold in silence, hearing kind of a distant bird that goes quiet. The wind kind of passing through the trees. And you hear
Oh god.
the wooden door begins to slowly open. As a shaded figure steps beyond the frame. Thousand, you don't mind that? Finally!
We did it!
This is my stuff.
You're really just a random shopkeep in the woods?
So, would you like to describe what they see emerge from this small stone temple?
From this small stone temple emerges a tall, not necessarily healthily thin furball, who's pale and kind of a grayish color and has a big shock of weirdly pink mohawk hair.
Don't say. No.
I'm going way off the reservation here. He's a little gaunt. He's got a little fuzz, and he's wearing kind of this bizarre. He's wearing this very gentle silk shirt that's kind of got long flowy sleeve, and he's got a cup of tea, and he's just staring. I think I've only got 3 more cups. Hold on.
Steps and go back.
Like,
All eyes are on you.
King, if I may, my ears, though pointy, can only stand a certain amount of dishonesty. I would prefer to cut through the bull. There are those of us among us who can make sure that the truth is spoken here. I would beg of you to allow that to happen now.
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20.
What?
The Plain King gives you this very severe look, his eyes narrowed and glancing you up and down, almost piercing you with but a glance. And he raises his head with a grin and goes,
Oh, what's necessary for such a thing?
I do, and Jester does.
You do?
Yeah, it takes me literally punching the shit out of Avantika, though.
Honorable Plain King. The means justify the ends. My compatriot here will place her cobalt knuckles upon the chin of Avantika, and you will hear the truth. You need but only ask your questions again.
Be my guest.
Avantika is like,
Yeah, what is
Before she...
she's mantacled and being held by 2 guards from behind.
Wow.
It's auto hit.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom save. No. That's a natural 8. Natural 8 plus 4, 12. 12. So all these different hits and pressure points are hit, like under the chin, that area, another to the sternum, and then another that clocks the temple, and Avantika just
They are unable to speak a deliberate lie for 1 minute, and all charisma checks have advantage.
Intimidation checks?
Charisma.
Oh, charisma checks, yeah, persuasion, everything else, that's right, yeah.
Make sure you just tell the Plain King it's a limited time engagement.
Okay, so she's like, oh.
You have 60 seconds, but I have more knuckles.
The Plain King steps forward.
Avantika, is what they're saying true?
And she goes, glances aside. Doesn't respond. He leans forward closer.
Speak a lie. Yeah.
Tell me,
I have to tell the truth.
is what they're saying true? Is that book containing passages? Were you looking to take this island for yourself?
Her eyes look away. She just looks down at the rest of the dock. He leans in real close, pushing his forehead almost to hers.
Look me in the eye, woman.
And she just doesn't meet his gaze.
By the power of the revelry that surrounds me, let this be a lesson to those who would work against the words we swore to each other on this land. And may your memory be besmirched for the few days it's recalled.
And he reaches forward and grabs Avantika by the throat and lifts her up, and she's like fighting against it. Just kind of lifts her and looks her.
I hope you see God, whatever it is very merciful on the other side.
He just breaks her neck with one hand. Her body goes limp in his grasp, and he throws it to the docks.
Don't worry about the cipher.
And Solomon goes, it's actually quite interesting.